Hi, welcome back to Brandi Lee Outdoors. Today I'm going to be hiking up a dry lake bed and then finding a nice spot on the river and just camp it out for the night and then pack up in the morning and head on out. So the plan is to take this nice and slow. If you're new to my channel, then you probably don't know that I twisted my ankle a couple weeks ago, and this will be my first little hike and my first hike packing a pretty heavy backpack. It probably weighs, it's probably at least up to 35 pounds now. And I chose this spot because I'm pretty sure I can let Ginger off. There's not a lot of people, so I'm hoping to let her off so I don't have to have her on a leash. And I'm going to be hands-free as much as I can so I don't trip and fall. So there'll be a little bit different footage as I'm getting to the area that I'm looking for to camp, so bear with me. Alright, we're going to start off by going down this pretty steep little ditch here up to the other side. And I'm going to go ahead and let Ginger off, and let's hope that she doesn't run off like a wild animal. We're going to be making our way towards that mountain there and finding a nice place along the river to put up the tent. So I'm just easing my way up this little creek, and I'm looking for a spot that I came across a couple years ago that I thought, man, this would just be such a cool spot to camp out at. And that was before I had all my tent and all my backpacking stuff. So that's what we're looking for today. Hopefully we'll make it there. Does that feel good? I'm trying to decide what side of this little creek I want to be on for setting the tent up. Because if there is wind, the wind's going to pound through here tonight, so I want to get in a little bit of a dip behind some trees so it's not too windy and blowing the tent all over. So I'm going to walk up here a little further because it's a high spot and take a look, and then I'm thinking the other side probably looks better, so I don't know. I might circle around, but I'll have to cross down there where it's shallow. What were you eating? All right, I am really sweaty and getting hot. I've circled around a few times. I just don't know what the wind's going to be like, and there's not a ton of spots to get out of the wind. There's some dips, and so I think I'm just going to have to pick a spot and go with it. Hope for the best. I think I'm going to go ahead and put the tent up right here, this spot. It's kind of sandy, so I will be on top of the river rock, and it's down a little bit lower than this hump, so hopefully it'll offer me a little bit of a wind break. already have a ton of sand in here and I haven't even gone in yet, so I don't know what that was from. What did that get in here from? Woo-wee! That's a lot of sand. You never know which way is up until you lay down. Last time I had to turn around because I thought I had my head up and it ended up not working out. So I don't have my pillowcase, but I'm going to use my stuff bag that my sleeping bag goes into and just put some of the extra clothes that I have into this for a pillow. Well, I haven't eaten anything today, so I'm going to go ahead and just sit down now that I got the tent set up and have a little snack that I packed. I used my analogy bottle since I don't really like to drink water out of this. I decided to go ahead and just stuff all my food in there. It fit in there pretty well. And if I do go backpacking, I can always just tie this up to a tree. It's pretty tight. I don't think at least it's going to keep the rodents out of it, so I'm going to go ahead and have a little snack. I also got Ginger's. I had a smaller one and I shoved her dog food in this one. So I'm going to give her a little dog food and we're just going to kind of chill out for a little bit. Take a break. Bigger bowl, huh? Yeah, you need a bigger bowl. I think this is just a little too small for her to eat out of. Yeah, you coming over here to eat my food? Yeah, you just ate your food. No. I got a little bit of spicy jerky, which Ginger can't have because she can't handle spicy stuff like Tater. Yeah, Tater likes spicy. Over. So hungry. No. It's too hot for you. Too spicy. Too spicy. Ginger's over there just digging herself a hole. Think you're sleeping in the tent tonight? I don't know about that. I don't know. Don't know if you're going to sleep in that tent. It's so peaceful. It's about as far as Ginger wants to come today. It's about 6 o'clock, so I'm gonna get some dinner going. I moved just downwind from my tent and I got this little bit of a windbreak here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my dinner going. It's not super exciting, but it's not the nuts, it's not the candy, or the coffee. Yeah, you're not getting into this. It's not as easy making food when Ginger's little face can get into it. So what I got is I got a cup of this instant rice that I'm gonna make with a pre-made dinner. This is not easy for me cooking on the ground. I'm not used to it. It's very uncomfortable. I feel like I'm gonna light everything on fire. So I need a cup of water. I pre-measured the rice. It's the equal amounts of water as rice. This rice cooks pretty fast. The water's just starting to boil, so I'm gonna go ahead and add the rice. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the gas off and then let it sit and let the rice get done. Put that over the top. All right, the rice has been sitting, and now I'm going to add this vendula. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but it is a hearty vegetables and tomatoes simmered in a spicy curry sauce. It's a 3-star. I didn't bring any jalapenos, but there's some right there in the picture, so they'll be just like the rest of my meals. I'm just gonna pour this on top of the rice, and then I'm gonna turn it back on and heat it up. Woo, it's gonna be spicy. Smells spicy. And that's what it looks like when it's done. It kind of looks like dirty rice. Or like the Cajun rice, because there are some beans in there. But it is spicy. This is way more than I need to eat. I probably won't eat it all. It's pretty good though. Did you sleep good? Wait, just wait. I'm gonna get up and get my shoes on, make a cup of coffee, and start packing up camp and head back to the Jeep.